Hello, and for today, I'm going to be doing my speech on mental health. As my audience, I have Dee, Nashley, and Emmanuel. Today, I decided to do my speech on mental health because I feel like it is a topic that is, excuse me, overlooked or more so downplayed in today's society. So I just would like to bring awareness to what's going on. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Okay, so of course, today we're going to discuss the importance of mental health and why mental health is downplayed or ignored in today's society. So, what is mental health? Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also helps determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Mental health is important at every stage of life, for childhood and adolescence, all the way up through adulthood. Many factors contribute to mental health problems, including biological factors such as genes or brain chemistry, life experience, such as trauma or abuse, and family history of mental health problems. A few early signs of mental health that many people don't really know to look for are eating and sleeping too much or too little, pulling away from people or usual activities, having low or no energy, feeling numb or like nothing matters, having unexplained aches and pains, and feeling helpless or hopeless. Smoking, drinking, or using more than usual. Um, you know, most people, they tend to fall back on certain substances when they are feeling away or they're not comfortable with themselves. Now, however, there are a lot of myths that are associated with mental health. One of those would mainly be like mental health wouldn't affect me. It can't affect me. Like I'm fine. I know I'm fine. When in actuality, mental health problems are actually very common. In 2014, there's a study done that showed 1 in 5 American adults experience mental health issues. 1 in 10 young people experience a period of major depression, and 1 in 25 adults, I'm sorry, 1 in 25 Americans live with a serious mental issue such as schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, or major depression. And with that being said, mental health is something that without the correct treatment, it could lead to suicide. That is definitely one of the most common effects that people associate with mental health. And suicide is actually one of the 10th leading causes of death in the United States. So, in some accounts, for the loss of more than 41,000 American lives a year. So, it is definitely something that needs to be acknowledged and definitely discussed. Another myth is mental health problems won't affect my child. A lot of people don't think that just because their child is a child, they can't have mental health problems. They just have issues or something that they need to deal with. When a lot of mental health issues actually start to happen within your first 14 years of life. And then with that being said, before the age of 24, there are a lot of disorders that come out that a lot of people don't know to look for before they turn 24. So it's definitely something that you want to keep your eye on. You always want to talk to people or just sit back and observe, really understand or try to understand as much as you can what's going on in a person's life. One more myth that I've heard about or is more so common would be people with mental health problems are violent and unpredictable. Now, this is a very big stigma. Everyone thinks that, oh, if somebody does something, you're crazy or you have a problem. When in actuality, a vast majority of people with mental health problems are no more likely to be violent than anyone else in society. So mental health issues are not, I'm sorry, mental health illness is not, people with mental health illness are not more so violent. it's really more 3 to 5% of people of violent acts are done by people that have mental illness. So just don't think just because somebody did something, it's because they're crazy or there's an underlying issue. There is always something else going on that we don't know about, but it's not more so everybody with a mental illness is crazy and could potentially hurt you or themselves or anyone else. There are very different stages, and it just depends on the person. There are always different aspects. People look at things completely different. So that is something you want to think about. Now, if you do notice signs and you start to think more about maybe it is something mental and it's not me, there are many forms of recovery. Now, recovery is it's a form of mental recovery from mental disorders. It's a process of change through which an individual improves their health and wellness, live a self-direct life, and strive to achieve their full potential. Now, for dimensions of recovery for mental health are, of course, health. Make informed health choices that support physical and emotional well-being. Have a stable and safe place to live. Engage in meaningful daily activities such as jobs or school, volunteering, caring for your family members and being creative. And also working to increase your resources, and just how you interact with society is a big key. A lot of people, they'll see you and they'll think, oh, well, no, they look crazy. Like, I'm not going to deal with them, when sometimes people just need a friend. Sometimes you never know what anybody's going through. So just being there and willing to listen and understand what a person has going on goes a long way. You being kind and actually doing something meaningful, and not to get something in return, but just to be there for a person, it definitely helps with helping a person that may have mental illness and not know exactly what it is. It definitely helps them open their eyes and begin to understand it. It may not be them. It may be something that is going on with them that they can definitely get help for. And then the third one would be community, which is just building relationships with society and providing support. That kind of goes with what I was just saying about being nice and lending a helping hand and willing to be able to assist people that actually you can tell they need the help, or they're feeling down, or maybe they just need a few words of encouragement. I also included a video just to give you an idea of what is going on in today's society and how people with mental health issues may feel. So let me go ahead and play this. Oh, wait, can you guys hear the video? Okay, so let me do this. No. Okay, there we go. Can you see it and hear it now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And now that video, I really just wanted to play it because it shows you how a lot of people don't really understand what's going on with themselves, so they may treat you away or begin to act away because they really don't understand what's going on. So you being there and willing to lend a helping hand and willing to be there to listen, it does go a long way as far as um, just helping someone work through things that they really don't know, work through issues that they really don't know they have or they don't understand. So with that being said, I want to thank you guys for listening to my presentation, and y'all have a great day.